All right, what's up, millionaires? Mitch Durfee here, and we're gonna fail our way forward using Mojo Dialer and Reonomy. And thanks so much for actually joining in on this, so we can maybe get some tips from each other and some strategies, and we'll work our way into finding some more properties. So I'm gonna share my screen here, and this is not what we're looking for, but this is Reonomy. What I did in Reonomy was, see if I can move this over here, was I just used it like a radius, and I searched for properties, and I just exported those contacts. I looked for 75 units or more built from 1970 and above, and I used just the custom shape for a radius, and then the asset type was multifamily. So I think you can just like select different categories here. So inside here, if you're looking for, where did I find it? Oh, multifamily. So I just clicked on multifamily, and it said the triplexes and stuff like that kind of popped out. I can get rid of the nursing homes if I wanted to, if I was going to do this again, and dormitories. So that way it was really just the multifamilies. So the list I have right now has a couple different things in there, but we'll work through the list and we'll figure it all out. What else do we have here? Can you see trailer parks? I wonder if there's trailer parks on here. Mobile homes. I don't see it. But yeah, it's kind of a cool program. And I took that list, I exported it into a list, and then I just uploaded that list into Mojo Dialer. Yeah, so I just put different categories in here where it's like company's first name, so that way I may know who I'm talking to, the address of the property, the city, state, zip code, and then the 3 different phone numbers, and then the person's email address, which again could be the right one or not, total number of units, the market value, when their mortgage loan matures, and a link to the property. Like this is the Excel sheet right here. And then it has all this information, like the year built, year renovated, like if they did a renovation on the project, which is kind of nice. So that actually might be nice to throw in there, like the year renovated. I don't know, they have a lot of different categories. So I just popped all these things into the notes, and then I map it, and then everything is, once it's there, all these 300 people will be imported into this list. And then I just dial. So I should probably write a script. What do you think I should do for a script? Any suggestions?
I'm like super into this right now. So with your Mojo Dialer, what does it do?
Yeah. So Mojo Dialer allows me to call like 3 of these phone numbers at one time. Like, so I'm not like manually dialing the phone numbers. Like I'm literally just like, I call one phone number, and I'll put my earbuds in, and I'll just kind of let it ring as it goes through and cycles through it. It'll automatically drop voicemails on these property owners. So it'll like I don't have to worry about dialing them. And when it goes to voicemail, I don't have to leave a voicemail every single time. I can just pre-record the voicemail and drop it into their voicemail box.
Okay.
So let's see if I can.
Does Reonomy give you information on the last time a purchase transaction happened?
I think so. Yeah, because right here it says it had a year sold in here somewhere. Next. Yeah, sale date. So it has the sale date right there. So this one sold a couple years ago. So yeah, like sorting through this, like some of these properties will probably be a little better, like the ones that sold in 2008. Actually, that's not a bad one right there. But yeah, I'm just gonna hit like because I can do like 300 in maybe a couple hours. So we'll just kind of like it'll show the process, and then I'll probably jump off the Zoom, and as we go through it, we'll laugh. We'll have a few laughs. We'll have a few problems, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
So sale day is probably a good point in there too, huh? I should probably pop that in to the note.
Well, I think especially when you're targeting like, people who have exhausted their tax benefits from owning for more than 20 years, like there's some of those properties, I personally would go after them, more than maybe somebody who's owned it for 5 years, because
oh, definitely.
if somebody's held it for 25 years or 30 years, they're probably retiring or retired, and might be primed to be willing to give up that property for a pretty good price. I don't know. Oh, shit. So I like that data point. So wow, what a neat program, the Reonomy.
Yeah, I'm wondering, like I said, as I get better at this, I'm sure I'll figure more things out, like maturity date, recent mortgage amount, most recent lender, mortgage origination. Oh yeah, so you can do something that originated in the last 10 years, 14 of them. So if I was just going to call 14 that originated in the last 10 years, that would kind of cut that list down. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, and it gives so in there, I should be able to click on like just the link, and it should bring up the parcel. So when I'm talking to them, I'll be able to see a little bit more about it. Yeah, it's kind of cool. For $4,000, I mean, as long as I get a deal, everything should work, hopefully.
Yeah. Is that for the year?
$4,000 for the year. Yeah.
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 That's not bad, especially if you can generate leads, and it's for anywhere in the country, right?
Yeah. This one I can search anywhere. Right now I'm focused on Jacksonville because we're closing 140 units there. Oh, actually that's weird because this one's in, okay, same market. This is my original screen here. So yeah, it's in Jacksonville. That's because I'm closing on one right here, which I'm surprised it actually didn't pop up because it's 140 units, but maybe it's older than 1975. So that would make sense that the building that I'm doing right now is 1970, but it's right here somewhere. Let's see if I can.
Well, you still have the mortgage origination in the last 10 years on there.
You're so good. This is why this is why it's so nice to have someone else, another set of eyes on it, working through it together. But yeah, there's a few other filters there. So yeah, I don't know if it has all the data points or not, but I thought it was right here somewhere. This actually might be it. I think this. Yeah, it was right in this area. I don't know exactly where the complex was. I just remember driving on the highway and getting off. Anyways, yeah. So
that's awesome.
That sales day was a good tip point there. Definitely will use that. All right. So once it's imported, it has all these contacts, and yeah, I figure I'll practice on the Jacksonville market, and then go to a different one. But it gives me 2,000 leads per month. So like you said, if we're searching for just property owners in specific market spaces, we can export, say, the 14 ones that have their mortgage for 7 to 10 years, like you said, and not really waste our time with other ones that have only bought in the last year or two. We can kind of create those filters. So it's here's the top 14 in this market. Here's the top 50 in this market. So that's a really good tip. Thank you.
Yeah. Man, research is my thing. I love doing that is where I shine, I guess.
That's your strong point.
Find your stuff somewhere. I can see all that. That is awesome.
Yeah.
So what kind of, when you do your, are you going to record one of these for your program, and what are you going to, what's the end result that you want people to be like, oh, I watched that and I walked away knowing this?
Yeah. The goal with this, I think, is just being able to give that resource to people that are doing this prospecting, right? Mm-hmm. So if they're prospecting, and maybe we can tune the script together, and we can be able to really streamline this process for this deal hounding. My personal goal right now is to be able to find properties 80 units and up, and then work with team members to underwrite these. So I don't mind being on the phone, being a real estate agent. Cold calling is kind of what I do. Mm-hmm. So if people want to give me a list and say, can you cold call these ones, then fine, I can work with them to do that if that's a good asset for them. And also with this, when they see the script or they see how, I work my way through it, I'll get better if people give me feedback. So So by doing this and just kind of diving into it, like, hey, my name's Mitch. I was wondering if you'd be interested in entertaining any offers on your property, right? I don't know if there's anything else I really need to go from there. That's going to be my opening line, but I'll tune it in depending on like the reactions and responses that I get. Like, I'm sure people, because every time in sales, there's always going to be the upset person, and the other person's going to be like, "How'd you get my information?"
Mm-hmm.
So, and I'll start typing those responses out. So that way, anyone can literally just pick up the script and be like, "Yeah, I know what I have to say. I watched the video. I just need Mojo. I just need a list, and here we go."
Yeah. That's awesome.
There you go. Hey, my name's Mitch, and I was wondering if you'd be interested in entertaining any offers on your property. All right, that's simple enough.
Absolutely.
And then I just pop it over here to the list, and there's 244 entries here. Click on Power Dialer. Just want to make sure I do in here I already kind of pre-recorded some voicemails.
Hey, Mitch Durfee, give me 1 second and I'll call you right back.
And all you have to do is just either upload a file or record by phone. So that's good. And then I'll have to record another script here for the Jacksonville. So it'll probably just be like exactly this script. So let's do a voicemail script. Scripts are everything for me.
Well, it makes it so much easier because then you can always feel confident. Like, I mean, you get used to it, but you always have something to go back to. And it's just like how they say, you know, in times of stress, you're going to revert to your highest level of training. Well, if you have the script and that's your highest level of training, you're always going to know what to say.
Yeah. And yeah, like I said, the script gives you confidence, right? Mm-hmm. Instead of fumbling through it, it's just so nice to be able to be like, okay, I nailed it.
Yeah.
Work out your thoughts here versus on the voicemail. Although it's funny though, like sometimes with voicemails, like I think imperfections make you feel like it's real. So it's like, hey, I was hoping to catch you, but
yeah.
you know, if I was talking like that, I would have messed it up 100 times. Right. All right. Hello, my name is Mitch Durfee, and I was contacting you about your multifamily property. I was wondering if you'd be interested in entertaining any offers. Could you please give me a call back at 802? Again, my name is Mitch Durfee, and I was calling you about. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like that. What do you think? Should I change it?
You don't like it?
Should I do it? Yeah. Oh, that's good. What do you think? Any tweaks?
I think it's fine for now. I think once you say it a bunch of times and see how it goes over, do your first 100, see if it matters. And then, I mean, I personally would do like script A, script B, script C.
Yeah, totally.
And then, month one, call 100, Yeah.
Good. I love that affirmation. It's so true. Yeah, because like my thought was I'm going to call them all this week. And then next week I'll be like, hey, this is the second time I'm reaching out to you, because you can sort it in Mojo for people that didn't pick up or voicemails were dropped. So then I'll just be like, hey, this is my second time reaching out to you. I totally understand you're busy, but it'd be worth your time if you give me a call back. Right?
Yeah.
So we'll work on that script too. But please give me a call back at 802. Again, my name is Mitch Durfee. I was calling about your multifamily property. Your phone number is 802-324-9. All right, perfect. So just go back over to Mojo. Add a little call here. I'm gonna turn off my AC so it's not like humming. Pop my earbuds in here. But this is it. Oh, yeah. You can also mask your phone number too. Like, so if you have a different phone number you want to put in, you can just switch a phone number right here.
Gotcha.
3 lines, calling scripts. You can upload calling scripts, and you can even auto send emails, right? So if we have like their email address, you can add an email in here like, hey, I just left you a voicemail. Give me like, hey, I just left you a voicemail. My name is Mitch Durfee. I'm interested in your property. Like, please let me know if you'd be interested in entertaining offers. So that can automatically do that. That can do up to 500 a day without like triggering spams or anything like that. So for this list, it would be good. I think I already know that I would definitely fine tune what I already have just based off the conversation that we had, like going to like the sorted the list there. But I'm just going to shotgun blast this and then tune it in from there. So no emails on this one. And then optional dialing filters is what I was talking about before. Like you can go with people that have never called ever, people that haven't called in 5 days, people that haven't called in 7 days. So if they haven't been contacted ever, then you can do this. Or if you want to follow up with people, you can do it based on that date, or based on like, have you ever dropped a message, or what message you dropped.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So filtering is kind of cool too. Yeah, you can turn off mobile numbers. But yeah, it's cool. All right.
So let's say if it's doing about 3 calls at a time, let's say 2 of those people pick up, is that when it'll kick in that message of like, hey, I'll call you right back and it will notify you?
And I'll call you right back.
Yeah, this one right here. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, it is kind of rough. Like sometimes, like I'll actually give you one of the other ones that we use. Like this one right here is pretty good.
Hello? Can you hear me? I'm going to call you back.
Right? So that was
Gotcha.
like hello? Sorry, let me call you right back. So it gives it a second. And I kind of like that one a little better though sometimes. What do you think?
Yeah, it's a little bit, it feels less corporate. So it's more conversational. Like people would be like, oh, okay, that's fine versus, yeah, if I got a call and someone was like, I will call you right back. I don't know.
Yeah, they don't answer the same time.
That.
Yeah, they won't answer the same time. All right, I'm going to record one of those too. All right, here we go. All right, so this is hello? I can't hear you. Let me call you right back. Should I do another one?
Let's
hear it.
Yeah.
Here.
I think you could also do one that's like, hello, oh, I can't really hear you. I think we have a bad connection. Like,
that's fine. Yeah, that's good.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Like,
that's what it sounds like.
Hello? I can't hear you. Let me call you right back.
see, I like that. I think that's
Hello?
much more,
I can't hear
it
you.
just flows really well.
Call you right back.
All right, that's not bad. Yeah, that'll work. Whatever, we'll figure it out. And then let's record the script for the voicemail here. So this is the first attempt. So I'll call my phone here. Hello, my name is Mitch Durfee, and I'm contacting you about your multifamily property. I was wondering if you were interested in entertaining any offers for it. Could you please give me a call back at 802-324-9771? Again, my name is Mitch Durfee, and I was calling about your multifamily property. My phone number is 802-324-9771. Thanks.
I like it.
Uh-oh. I didn't catch it.
Oh.
Sometimes, no, it's just the technology, you know.
Mother.
Hello, my name is Mitch Durfee, and I was contacting you about your multifamily property. I was wondering if you are interested in entertaining any offers. Could you please give me a call back at 802-324-9771? Again, my name is Mitch Durfee, and I was calling about your multifamily property. My phone number is 802-324-9771. So bad. Boom.
I muted myself this time.
Yeah, I muted it too. All right. There it is. So, and it saves right in here. So it's kind of easy, right? It's an easy platform to kind of work through. So it'll save it in there. Message has been saved. And
Hello, my name is Mitch Durfee, and I was contacting you about your multifamily property. I was wondering if you were interested in entertaining any offers. Could you please give me a call back at 802-324-9771? Again, my name is Mitch Durfee, and I was calling about your multifamily property. My phone number is 802-324-9771.
so that's it. And yeah, we got the voicemails, 6 rings, can't hear you. And now all we have to do is dial. Are you ready? Let's do it. All right.
Yeah.
So all I do is start the power dialer, and it puts their name right in here. And boom. Your dialing filters are filtering 144 records. Let me see what we have for filters. Filter with zone guard, no phones. Let's see what we got over here on the list. Company phone 1. So some just don't have phone numbers. So that sounds about right. 144 with no phone numbers then.
Yeah.
I just wanted to see if there was a, yeah, they just don't have them. Easy enough. All right, well, cool. My list just got shorter then. All right, 144. Total records sent to the dialer will be 100. Just want to make sure. All right, so I only got to make 100 calls. That's like 1 hour's worth of work. That's nothing. All right, so I start this. It's funny because like the way I love seeing, like what I love about it is like, it's like start dialing. That's where you get all that anxiety, right? And you're like, oh, I'm going to start cold calling. And then you hit the start dialing and it's like, and then it says, oh, please connect, right? So you're nervous, you're waiting for the call, then it's like, oh, okay. Right? So it's kind of nice to kind of like, it's up to the edge, you jump and you're like, oh, wait, I gotta jump again.
Gotcha.
I like the way that's set up. 603-766-4030. I'll see if I can put it on speaker, but I don't know how the.
Please press the start button on your screen to begin calling.
All right, and then you can start it right here. So what I'll do is I'll show you. I'll start it and then I'll pause it, and it'll just go through 3 names. So now it's calling all these. And if someone picks up, it'll pop their record.
Hi, you reached Sharon Wagner. I am not able to take your call.
So just drop message. So you just click on the drop message and it goes to the next one.
call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
I think I should answer this. They're calling me back. Hello, this is Mitch. See, it's leaving these automatically. So it's leaving the voicemails automatically. So that way I don't have to record it. So I just hit 3 contacts like that. Pretty cool, huh? All right, so I will, and you don't have to pause it. Like once you get moving, it just keeps rolling there. So I'll do it again. Oh.
Hello. Please leave a message after the tone.
And just click drop message.
Please leave your message for...
And if you don't want to contact someone, you can just click right here and it'll hang up on them. So that's kind of, so it's leaving the messages and that's it. So that's 6 dials, just like that, and left voicemails for most of them. Yeah, meeting unlimited minutes. So that's 6 calls. Boom. And like I said, just like that, I dropped the voicemails on. So to do it again, same thing. And it's really easy just to drop the voicemails. As it gets rolling, we'll keep it spinning this time so you can kind of see what it looks like.
Woodley Park Apartments, this is Jay. May I help you?
Hi, my name's Mitch Durfee, and I know it's out of the blue, but I was wondering if you guys are interested in entertaining any offers on your properties.
Well, we wouldn't handle that here. We would have to forward that information to our home office. You can always send us an email and we can forward it to them if you'd like, but to be honest, I don't think they want to.
Okay.
They've owned it for a very long time. So.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, sometimes property owners that have owned their properties for many years have kind of worked out the depreciation of it, so it's actually kind of a good thing for them. But yeah, I'd love to maybe connect with them. That'd be great. What's their info?
Yeah, let me give you the manager's email. Her name is Joyce, and her email is joyce@woodlakepark, A as in apple, T as in Paul, T as in Tom, S as in Sam.com. So Joyce@woodlakeparkapartments.com.
Oh, APTS. Yeah, I got you here. All right.
APTS, yeah.
Perfect. And do you manage just their assets, or do you manage other assets?
Say that again. I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry. There's somebody in my office.
Oh, sorry. 1 second. I'm just gonna. Do you guys manage just those assets at Woodlake Parks? Woodlake Parks Apartments. Okay. Nice. Awesome. All right. Well, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. I'll send an email right now. All right. Thank you. So you see how it already has so this one right now, this guy's getting the callback message. So he picked up, or likely it's at his voicemail. And you can hang up on that person I was speaking to right there. So even though he hung up, so if he doesn't hang up and you're still sitting on the phone, you can click right here and hang up on him. And then you see how it mapped her information right here for it. So I already had Joyce at Woodlake Parks Apartments. Over here, it's got the link to the apartment. So if I wanted to take a look at it and see what I was actually emailing, 1972. Oh yeah. Woo. Perfect. 256 units. This is ideal for me. Yeah. Um, but yeah, so I just quickly send her an email right here. I can do it right from, you can create templates inside here. Create a new email subject. And just copy that right there. We don't want bold. What do you think? Oh, can I hear you? Well, what do you think?
Love it. It's like, this is awesome.
Yeah, it's a good program, huh?
Yeah. I mean, it takes the grind work and makes it as efficient as possible.
Yeah.
Which, like, so my very first job was a cold calling based job. And, I mean, I would make 500 to 700 calls a week. It was grueling. And I had gotten it to where I could make basically 2 calls at a time manually.
Oh, really? Yeah.
With 2 phone lines. But this takes it to a whole nother level. And then to be able to use this one program to send the emails and all that stuff, like that is an awesome efficiency tool.
So this is the number that we reached the apartment building on. So I might maybe as I go forward, I might remove that one because this one may be the better number. It might even be her cell number.
Mm-hmm.
Which the other thing is, so if I look at her name or whatever, Joyce Hagler, like I can bring it up right over here on that data list. I think I can. How do I do control find? Yeah, it's in here somewhere. No, I'm not a numbers guy. View. Do you know how to work these things? These spreadsheets?
Yeah, can you just press Control F?
That's what I thought. Yeah. Why is it coming up with this table thing over here?
Oh, it's up here. It's up at the top in the very center.
Oh, is it
above the screen?
Is my screen blocking it? That's probably why. Yeah. There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was hidden behind all my controls.
Oh yeah.
All right. Control F. Boom. There she is. So we can look for, so she has a couple different numbers. This was the number. So this may be her actual direct number. So I'll reach out to her too. 904 636 8964. So I'll put that on my hot sheet over here because she picked up 97. Nice. Wow, that'd be nice. That'd be a nice one. I'd be interested in that one. All right, so we'll go back to the dialer here before we get too distracted. So Noah was contacted and spoke to 2019. You can post that. And then I know in here there was also a way to schedule, check this out, this is even cooler. So you can sync this to your calendar. Like in the back end of Mojo, you can sync it to your calendar. And there was a way to follow up with, it'll throw it right in my Google Calendar. So I can details 9439. date. So let's just do 3 days or so. Yeah, 3 days is good. All right, and that's it. And oh, maybe I put a phone number here.
So with oh gosh, the real estate Reopoly, what is Reonomy?
Yeah.
You said there's 2,000 leads a month.
Yeah.
So that's what you're capped at.
Yeah, every month it'll reset. So like you said, getting that list as clean as possible, like the ones that you're looking for, that's gonna be ideal, because instead of contacting 2,000 people on a list, like, or a broad list, like I'm doing right now, like this is 300. This is just kind of just well, it's actually only 100 of those names were actually good quality stuff. So I'm guessing inside here, you may even be able to go like filter,
I was going to say that would be, that's the kind of thing that I loved doing when I did, because we had like a custom built CRM kind of thing like this. But yeah, figuring out how to, what was it? 140 of those names didn't have phone numbers, like how to weed those out before you get those, before they count against your 2,000.
Right. Now, the other thing though is this same list, I can go over to a couple other programs that I have and send out automatic mailers. So they have mailing address. So even though the phone number's dead, I can still work them through direct mail. And that's my strategy is I'll cold call the list, find the most like the best quality leads, the ones that are maybe interested, and then kind of just work them through. I mean, 300 leads cost $150 or whatever to direct mail them a letter, and then just look for the most interested. I think because the 2,000 a month is kind of pretty straightforward. I mean, but like you said, definitely getting the list as clean as possible. The ones with phone numbers are gonna be the best ones. This guy lives in Colorado Springs, but yeah, it's a cool program, huh?
It is. That's really neat.
Oh man, so I got a lot. So because I was off for 8 minutes, I just have to call back in. So anyways, I just mark it as I made a contact, and see, it was calling that guy back, but I just hung up on him like before it actually dialed there. Yeah, so that's it. So if I click play again, should have to I'm right back in. So usually what I do,
we are not available now. Please call.
Drop message. So usually what I end up doing is I just end up checking my emails while I'm doing this. So
Please leave your message for 9.
boom, 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 3 more voicemails. Right, like you said, it takes the grind out of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's So right now I'll probably just I guess we'll probably end this. So do you have any other questions or anything like that? Like, what do you?
So actually, I just used the chat feature to ask a question just in case, just to see so you could see it. So the question I asked was, how much time per month do you think you spend doing calls like this?
Yeah.
And, but I don't know if that also helps you see how chat comes up in Zoom.
Yeah, no, that was nice. I saw it pop up there. Thank you. That's great. So I intend to spend, once I get this rolling, like today, kind of working through the demo, because I think this will be a lot of value for a lot of people showing this program. I don't mind dialing. I like to dial between usually 11 and 2. And the reason I go between 11 and 2 is because if I'm calling out like West, then I know that they're going to be up. So if their number is a California number, I'm good. And then,
yeah.
And I can easily do 3 hours worth of dialing. We dialed and left voicemails for 6 people in 15 minutes and sent the email. So it's usually, as fast, like 100 leads. I'll do this in an hour today. So after I set it up, I'm dialing. So my goal is Monday and Tuesday, call the entire list. Wednesday, I'll call the brokers again. I'll follow up with the brokers. And like I said, I'm really only working maybe 1 or 2 hours a week on this, but I'm full-time investing right now. So this is like, so it'll be dialing. And then once I start getting the lead flow, it'll be handing them off to the team Skyscraper. And, and then as we build this out, like different markets, like we'll work with people in different markets, and I'm happy to show them and train them up as long as we can kind of get to this, get this thing moving and get these GPs going. So yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome. I love that system.
Yeah, definitely. Well, thank you again for jumping on, and I really appreciate your time and your feedback. And I think it also helped a lot of people that are going to watch this video. So awesome.